Today's question is, right? What belief did I inherit that no longer fits me? Man, this is a good one because when I was young, I used to do really, really good at school. I actually was just doing a test on ChatGPT because I like test myself when I learn stuff. I don't just learn it. When I learn stuff on ChatGPT, I make it iterate on the understanding with me. Iterate means just piece by piece. So I'll be like, instead of asking it a question, I'll be like, can you help me understand this? I won't just ask it. Then once I go through it and feel like I understand it, then I'll be like, can you test me on that subject? Right? So I'm always very intentional about like just how I be receiving the information that's necessary. So now that I'm like an adult and I know how to form my own beliefs, right? One thing that I had to learn was that some of the stuff that our parents said was rooted in fear. And we talked about that. You know, this whole section in the journal prompts is about fear. One thing that my elders, my family, you know what I'm saying, the older generation used to always say, you got to work 3 times as hard to get into spaces where white people are at, right? Even if you're better, even if you're, you know what I mean, top of class, you still got to work 3 times just to get the same thing that they're getting. And I found that to be funny because now in a world where DEI is like, people that make it seem like, what's going on, my G? You know what I mean? This is the first time you've been here? No, she just stepped out. She'll be back at 4:30 though. Word. Yeah. This is Bari Boutique. It's mainly for health and wellness. I actually just started working in this joint the other day. And
So is it for free?
yeah. The store been open since August, but this my second shift here though. I mean, I usually help her with the social media stuff. Yeah, this me right here. You can look at this one if you want. Nah, bro, you good. No, I was recording content. Yeah. So it ain't live or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll be doing the social media. So as y'all can see, I'm working at the store. I got a little stop just then, but I wanted y'all to see how we rocking in real life. You feel me? I didn't want to stop it because I want y'all to see how fluent it is to do social media content and still run your business. Ain't nobody gonna feel like you being a lack of professional, right? That was something that my job used to always try to threaten me with, like, oh, you not being professional or attentive to your job if you on the phone. I'm like, nah, you just think I'm a moron. Like, you think I don't have agency or, you know, like executive decision to be engaging after being on the phone. But as y'all just saw, right, it's like we can create the experience that we are truly rooted in, and then people gonna feel that. And if people don't feel it, that's because they don't feel you. That's not a matter of how you can't tactic or manipulate people forever, right? Eventually you got to be yourself, right? So that was something that I was mentioning in the last one, is like my parents used to talk to me about being 3 times the black person in order to be equal to 1 white person. All for us to go through the future and people say, well, they only chose you because you were black. So did they choose us because we worked 3 times as hard as them?